Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, March 27th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, Freaky Friday did not disappoint today. It was a wild roller coaster day, but we survived fairly well. Um, you can see here what happened with the Dow. We had a three big up days here, record breaking days in terms of percent gain in the Dow for 3 days, and we definitely had a pullback today. It opened down. I don't remember exactly 700 points or so. It was down. Um, you know, I don't think it ever got quite to a negative the thousand here, but then it looked like it was going to rally, and then we get this sell off the last half hour, and takes us down to negative 915. That's a tough pattern to trade. We came in today. We had I forget, $8,000 to $9,000 in negative open trade, and two of those went to holdovers. So without the holdovers, we closed out negative uh, just over $15,000, and I wouldn't consider that very good usually. But hey, in this volatility and all the crazy stuff that's happened, I'm happy with negative 15. We got into seven new positions, well, actually five new positions plus two holdovers, and four of them are positive, three are negative. So, on paper at least, we basically broke even today, but we have no idea what's going to happen on Monday. They passed the coronavirus relief package today. Um, and I think some of this is, buy the rumors, sell the news stuff, because the news was today. There's also a lot of bad coronavirus news out there. New York is just in chaos. In United Kingdom, uh, the Prince of Wales has the coronavirus. The Prime Minister has the coronavirus, and the 95-year-old Queen is under royal lockdown. I mean, it's bad. It's definitely bad, but I still think this market will recover. That is my opinion, and that's where I'm putting my money. Okay. By the way, yesterday we're officially back into bull market territory. That's kind of interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's look at three of the stocks that traded today. This first one is SCO, and that is ProShares short crude oil. And we got into that yesterday with about 2 hours to go, and it closed fairly decisively against us on the close. A big gap up today. Of course, that keeps us in the trade, and it pulled back a little bit. Not, this is pretty darn stable, and we are holding $5,900 in open trade equity in ProShares short crude oil. And then this one is very interesting and profitable. This is INO, Inovio Pharmaceuticals. This has been just an unbelievably good stock for us. We just keep getting one good trade after another. We bought this thing yesterday about midday. It closed slightly profitable yesterday, but then just exploded today, and really is closing there pretty much near its high for the day, and we're holding positive $11,800 in Inovio Pharmaceuticals, holding it over the weekend. And then finally, this one is pretty interesting too. This is CLVS, which is Clovis Oncology. And we grabbed this thing as it took off yesterday. The second hour, hung on to it. It closed very profitably yesterday, then popped up even some more today. And we got out of that thing with $7,600 in profit. And after a little pullback, it started to go again. We get re-entered here about the third hour, and it kept going with just a little pullback at the end there. And that added $6,800 to our open trade equity. So combine these two trades, this baby has netted us $14,000 plus so far. So looks real good. Hey, listen, it's been an unbelievable week. I'm just I'm just frayed. My nerves are just frayed, even though we did fabulous. I'm just shaken. Um, if you're a customer, am going to get out our newsletter update this weekend. Although we won't start trading the new portfolio, I think till Tuesday or Wednesday next week. But I will get that out. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back here on Monday trading as usual.